welcome back. Look, we got daylight. Finally. So this time I wanted to start about friendships. I mean, like I said before, we are kind of lonely wolves, so it doesn't mean that we don't have friends. And as friends, we are extremely loyal, we are very genuine, and we are also really good listeners. So when we give you our attention, we give you our full attention. We don't go around and, go with our mobile phones, or, our attention doesn't go elsewhere. We focus on the person we are speaking to. That's why we prefer a lot of times to have dialogues and not group conversations. And being genuine means also being very honest. So we like friends who are also honest for us, or to us. And we don't like lying. We don't understand lying, first of all. For me, for example, personally, I don't see the point. Why should I lie? Then I would just have to remember everything I've told somebody and try to stick with the illusionary story that I've created. It's so much easier when you're being honest. You don't have to remember, because you say what you think and you say how things are. And you speak your mind. And that's what we value in our friendships too. We value people who are honest. Now, when people are dishonest, we can normally suss that out pretty quickly, because we notice small details and inconsistencies in people's expression, their body language. When we are being lied to, we are kind of walking lie detectors. We notice if you lie to us. We will know. Even though sometimes we don't know exactly what you're lying about. We just notice that something doesn't exactly match. And that makes us cautious with you. So if you keep on being inconsistent in your behavior, if we detect that there is something that just doesn't match, or if we catch you from lying, like really catch you red-handed, then we're not gonna trust you anymore. We can't, that's the end of the loyalty. So then you're not gonna have us being anymore that close to you. We start to avoid people who are being dishonest. So loyalty, genuinity, honesty are important things and important factors in all of our friendships. What else? Well, like I said, we like our freedom, we like our independence. We are very independent, so we don't like friends who are clingy. We prefer to have our social interactions when we are in that social, more extroverted, outgoing mood. For example, doing these videos is not that easy for me. Like that, I think that's why we don't have so many Sigmas, or I haven't found any, only AI, doing this kind of videos talking about what is being a Sigma female, because it's just hard. I don't find myself in a very expressive or talkative mood usually, and coming here on a video to talk about me or us or anything in general, I'm just not, most of the time, not in the mood. So I totally understand why I can't find Sigmas doing these kind of videos talking about us. It's not our nature. it's not what we like. So we like our privacy, and if there's a friend who constantly, every day they message you or want to call you or see you or talk to you, we start to feel depleted. We start to feel like this person is sucking our energy, and that's the problem. We like our freedom and independence and our lonely time and our solitude and our quiet time. So clingy friends we start to also easily avoid. So we actually do like the company of other Sigmas because we can understand each other. And they understand our solitude. They can respect that, okay, you're not in the mood today, that's perfectly fine. Another day we'll talk when the time is right, when there is a good time for that. I'm just glimpsing at my notes if you're thinking why I'm looking down, just, we're not that interested in relationships, but we are interested in good, deep friendships and relationships. Those where we can have meaningful conversations, where we can be honest and genuine. And like I said, that honesty comes also to feedback. So we appreciate direct and good feedback from people. We can take it. But also, if you're a friend of mine and you ask me, for example, how do you like my hairstyle, or do you think this color of lipstick suits me, or does this make me look fat? Well, if I do think that it's not exactly your fit, then I will also tell you. I will not say, oh, you look so beautiful in that, and then you find out that it doesn't really, flatter you. So you will get our honest opinion. You will get the honest answer. Now, sometimes, especially in relationships, I have been asked maybe a question that I have responded first of all, that are you sure you want to know the truth? If you're not prepared to hear the truth, don't ask the question, because we will speak our mind, we will say exactly what we think. So you will get the truth, but you have to be also prepared to hear it. So if you're not sure, if you just want a beautified response, then better maybe not ask the question. Okay, what else? We can come out as a bit mysterious. That's because of our need for solitude and our lonely time, and we don't always tell people our plans before they are actually happening. So a lot of times my friends they get kind of surprised, like, oh, you did that move, and how come this happened, and sometimes it seems like we just manifest things from the thin air, or we are very spontaneous. Well, I am quite spontaneous, but it doesn't mean that all Sigmas are very spontaneous. But we can appear so, because we don't usually tell about our plans before they're actually materializing. So we like to keep it quiet. We like to work on all the details, and then when we are ready, we will announce it. So, but that can create a kind of aura of mystery, or of kind of unpredictability, even though actually I don't think I'm that unpredictable. I think as myself quite predictable, like you will always know what to expect of me because of my genuinity. So it's not like I'm doing something really surprising or unexpected or out of a whim. But maybe because I don't go about shouting about my plans and ideas and what I'm working on, and you only see the end result after a hard work that's happened in the background, then that sometimes can appear as unpredictability or being mysterious. All right, that's about friendships. If you have something to add or something that comes to mind, please drop a comment down below. I'd like to hear also from your points of view and your experiences and how does other Sigmas experience friendships and what do you seek from them, and yeah, let me know about your experiences, and if you have been told that you are being mysterious or a friend that is never heard of, like that people complain, oh, I never see you, I never hear from you, or whatever. Or also like to know about your good relationships and friendships, like what they are like, what do you value in them. So come and talk to me in the comment section and we'll take it from there. Until next time, bye for now.